Hello, everyone out there in Rumble, X, and YouTube land. Welcome back to Diego Knows. Of course, I'm Diego, and today we're going to continue to talk about Legally Blonde, your favorite rom-com chick flick from 2001, which I do not like, but y'all like it. It's not enough for me to tell you that I don't like it. I got to tell you why I don't like it, okay? And hopefully some of the stuff that I tell you makes sense, you know? I'm pretty sure a lot of you love this movie, are going to love this movie no matter what I say, and that's fine. By all means, you love it, you love it. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm just telling you why I don't like it. Okay, because I don't go out of my way to watch these type of movies. I have seen this one before. I saw it like 20 years ago, honestly, and I forgot a lot about it. But I know how the cultural significance it has with women. Okay, how I'm always hearing about this movie. Women are always talking about it. You know, they're always quoting it. They're all that kind of crap. Okay, that women like about this movie. Well, okay, more power to you. Okay, but I think the movie's crap, and this is why I think it's crap. Okay, I'm actually going to make some points here. Okay, I'll tell you the stuff that doesn't make sense. I'll even tell you why how this movie could have been better. Okay, I got nothing against the genre. All right, I got nothing against rom-coms. Okay, you want to make one, that's fine, but you got to make the protagonist has to suffer some sort of challenge. Okay, there has to be some sort of formidable threat. Okay, there has to be some sort of an obstacle for a protagonist to overcome. It's got to be a very formidable obstacle. Okay, you can't just say, here, this is the problem, and she's just like boom, and it's down, and then she keeps walking. Like, no, what kind of movie is that? That's stupid. Now, I've seen worse movies. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen. Far from it. I've seen worse rom-coms than this. Okay, I've seen some really bad rom-coms. Okay, this is not one of them, but it's not good either. Just because it's not terrible doesn't mean it's good. Okay, it's mediocre at best. Okay, some of the stuff in there I thought was okay. Obviously, Reese Witherspoon, she's going all out on this one. Okay, she went balls deep in this role. Okay, she's not even trying to hold back. She's going full freaking airhead, you know, ditzy, you know, Southern California blonde in this thing. Okay, all the way. Okay, no breaks at all. Okay, she's not trying to tone it down at all. Okay, so I get it. Okay, she's a very hyperbolic character. Okay, she's a very larger than life character. Okay, which is hard for me to accept that she would be in the real world. Okay, because this movie's telling me she's in the real world. She's going to Harvard Law School, for Christ's sake, most prestigious law school in the United States, probably in the world. Okay, because America does lead the world in lawyers. Okay, Harvard is as Ivy League as it gets. They don't get more Ivy League than that. All right, and as she's going there, an airhead from Bel Air, who's rich, graduates CULA, which is a fake university. It's really USC. Okay, so she's one of a Valley girl all the way. Okay, and this girl just decides one day she's gonna go to Harvard, and what do you know? Boom, she gets in with very little resistance. Okay, very little resistance. Okay, and to me that's just not believable. Okay, there's a lot of people that have the grades, that also have the money. Okay, that want to be lawyers, that can't get in. Okay, so to tell me that this airhead girl who appears like an airhead just gets in because she sent in a video of herself in a bikini, that's just crap. That's just a load of crap. Okay, that's not the way Harvard accepts students anyway. Okay, so why are you bullshitting us that way? Okay, you're trying to make Elle to be an exceptional girl by doing exceptional things. Okay, but there's nothing exceptional about this because it's not possible. This isn't the way Harvard lets in students. Okay, Harvard is a very difficult school to get into. So unless you're like a Kennedy or something, then you better have the best grades. You better have a certain amount of money, and you better know your shit. You got to be hungry. Okay, you got to be a fucking genius to get in that school. Okay, they don't accept anything less than that. Okay, and for someone like Ellie Woods, whose degree is in marketing and fashion, one day she just decides to go there and she gets in right away. Not only does she get accepted into Harvard, by the end of the movie, she's the greatest fucking law student / attorney that's ever lived. I mean, come on. You really expect me to fucking bite into this shit sandwich and swallow it? Are you out of your fucking mind? I mean, come on. Come on. You got to make it difficult for her. You know what would have been better? It would have been better if she had actually had a team of lawyers, okay, a team of interns working with her, researchers and stuff. If it had been a team effort and she, by proxy, led the team, that would have been more believable because that would have meant that she didn't do it all by herself. Okay, she couldn't have accomplished by herself. She realized that she needed the people around her. Okay, her love interest, her rival. Okay, even that fucking smelly man-hating lesbian that hated her. Okay, she would have needed these people. She would have needed her ex's Warner's cooperation as well. That would have been the only way she could have succeeded. That would have been a good movie. I would love to have seen that. I would have loved to have seen that, because that tells me that she can't just do it all by herself. Okay, like a boss bitch. Okay, get the fuck out of here with that noise. Nobody fucking believes it. Nobody believed it back then. Nobody believes it right now. That's why these goddamn high budget fucking movies keep giving us these boss bitches, and they're fucking not making any fucking money because nobody's fucking watching it, because it's bullshit. Because it's bullshit. I mean, yes, you could say something like Wolverine. That's bullshit too. Well, yeah, but you know, Hugh Jackman looks like he can kick someone's ass. He actually looks like he can kick somebody's ass. Okay, that enough allows me to suspend my disbelief. This doesn't. This doesn't. Okay, I mean, even Ellie's like her sorority sisters back in California, they're all a bunch of fucking airheads. They're all stupid as fuck. So how do you expect me to believe that Elle's not? You know, walks like a duck. Come on, come on. All right, so let's get through this, because it's not an easy movie to get through. It really is. It started off kind of easy, and then it's just like, oh my God, more. I'm just like, God damn it. Let's just get through with it, all right? I'm Diego. I'm going to give you a straight man's point of view, whether you like it or not. I got nothing to gain by lying to you, okay? I got nothing to gain by lying to you. So you might not agree with me, okay, but I'm telling you what I believe, okay? And obviously, this is all subjective, okay? Your opinions are different. We all watch the same movie. You might have gotten something out of it that I didn't get, okay? But I'm telling you what I got out of it. And what I got out of it is not very good, okay? Most of it's not very good, all right? So anyway, so the last scene that we were at, what do you call it? Elle comes back from visiting her client, her dead... Really, I got to go over this recap again, don't I? All right, y'all know where we are in the movie, okay? Brooke Taylor was charged with murdering her 60-year-old husband. She's 26, okay? But she says she didn't do it, and her only evidence for proving that she didn't do it was that she was in love with her dead husband's big cock. I'm not making that up. That is the only evidence she provides, that she loved her husband and would never kill him, is that she loved his big fucking cock. I'm not making that up. Okay, so anyway, she was found by the pool boy, Enrique, and by her stepdaughter, Chutney, who happens to be the same age as Brooke, by the way. Okay, they found her with her bloody hand standing over Mr. Wyndham's dead body. So she got charged with it. She says she didn't do it. She's innocent. She treats her lawyers like shit. These lawyers cost a lot of money. These are Harvard guys. Professor Callahan is a professor at Harvard. Okay, he's like the top ranked defense lawyer in Boston. That fucker is not cheap, and she hired him because she's also a millionaire. Okay, that's another reason she had no motive, is because not only was her husband super rich, but she was super rich herself, so she didn't need his money. Okay, the only one who would have benefited from this murder would have been her husband's daughter, because she would have inherited all the money if her dad died. Okay, but yet not one of these fucking Harvard interns or Harvard attorneys or professors or anybody else in this fucking movie ever once thought about that, except for Elle. She was the only one that maybe like, hey, you know what? Maybe there's another person who might have had a motive. Yeah, Elle's the only one who fucking thought of that. Okay, that should tell you the caliber of this movie, okay? Make Elle smart by making everyone else in the movie stupid. Okay, it's a cheap fucking trick, and I'm fucking sick and tired of it. And they were doing it way back then when this movie came out. All right, it's a writer who doesn't know how to fucking write. Okay, it's shorthand for having no talent as a writer. Okay, make your character smart by making everyone else stupid. No, it doesn't work for me. All right, I see right through that bullshit. Okay, so anyway, so Brooke is charged. She didn't do it. She treats her lawyers like shit. Now I do understand that fucking Professor Callahan is an asshole. We find that out. He makes a move on Elle. Okay, he sexually harasses Elle, his intern. Okay, the whole power dynamic thing there, I get that. Okay, but he didn't sexually harass Brooke. Okay, and he never treated Brooke with any disrespect at all. But yet she was calling him a scumbag, an ass, and all these things before she even knew, okay, that he was a corrupt motherfucker. Okay, back when she thought he was actually a good lawyer who could help her out, she was still treating him like shit. Why would you treat your own attorney like shit? Okay, why would you pay someone all that money to save your life? Okay, I know they got rid of the death penalty in California, okay, but she could have faced life imprisonment, okay, if she'd been convicted, okay, which means that she would have done like 5 years, okay, because, women don't get sentenced for the same. They don't get the same sentences as men do for the exact same crimes. That's the truth. All right, but still, it would have been 5 years out of her life, and she would, be registered ex-convict for murder, no less. Her career never would have recovered. Okay, so it's still bad for her anyway. Okay, but she treated her lawyer like he's a shit. Like he's a shithead. She had no respect for him or for any of the lawyers. The only one that she respects is Elle, because Elle's a girly girl. Okay, and Elle and her went to the same university. Okay, they're Kappa Phi sorority sisters. Yay! Okay, and she even took one of fucking Brooke's I guess one of her fucking butt buster classes or something, and that's where Brooke remembered her. Oh yeah, you had the best high kick I've ever seen in one of my classes. Yeah, like that fucking shit. Okay, yes, okay. So that's the only one she respects is Elle, one of the interns. Okay, and Elle is the only one that even thinks about visiting Brooke in prison. She's the only one that thinks about bringing her contraband, Cosmo magazines and the Bible, and all the other fucking shit that she snuck her into prison. And she's the only one that believes Brooke is innocent of murdering her husband, despite the fact that she will not give up her alibi. She will not tell her own lawyers what her alibi is, as to how it would have been impossible for her to have killed her husband. She will not do it because she knows that if the public finds out that she was getting liposuction at the time that her husband was murdered, then they would know that she was a fraud. Okay, that all that money she made by selling her fucking videos was a scam that a lot of women bought into, including Elle. And we can't have that, right? So that's actually never resolved. Okay, the rest of the movie, she never admits to having liposuction. Okay, ever throughout the entire movie. So I'm pretty sure once she was acquitted later on in the movie, I'm pretty sure that she just kept the scam going. Yeah. How's that for feminism, huh? Yeah, absolutely. Isn't that great? Okay, so moving right along. So anyway, she's the only one that's nice to Brooke. She's the only one that talks to her, asks her problems, all that kind of fucking shit. Elle's the only one that Brooke confides in, that she told the story about, like, where she was getting liposuction, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so all that happens. Anyway, they enter her and the love interest, fucking Emmett, Mr. Pussy Boy Emmett, who likes to play with his clitoris. Yeah, they went to go visit Miss Wyndham, who is Brooke's husband's ex-wife. Okay, and she said, well, you know what? My daughter hates her stepmom, Brooke, because my daughter and her are the same age. Her daughter's name is Chutney, by the way. And she thinks that Brooke was having an affair with the pool boy, Enrique, because the pool boy, Enrique, is hot. Supposedly, anyway, she's played by Raquel Welch. That's what she says. So they go back. He flirts with a little bit more. He asks Elle if he looks good as blonde. She calls him a butthead. And then she walks back to the university there, and there's fucking Dorky Dave. Okay, that's his name, Dorky Dave. Okay, is there now? I gotta apologize for something I said in the past video because I just learned this recently. I did not know this when I made my other video. Okay, but. Dorky Dave is played by an actor. He's the incel. He's the tall incel. He doesn't talk very much. Okay, he has no game. Okay, he helped Elle get a book off the shelf during that montage where she was reading all those books from the library. Okay, he helped her do that. So she's nice to him. Okay, and she's walking down there. He's trying to hit on these two hot girls. They're shooting him down. The one girl is calling him every name in the book. He's a pussy. He's a jerk off. Okay, he's unattractive. He's ugly. He has no game. No woman would ever find him attractive. She's saying all this stuff to him. Well, Elle overhears this, so she turns around and does the third party screening. Okay, which is basically where if a bunch of hot women are talking to an ugly guy, the ugly guy automatically becomes more attractive. Okay, that is true. It does work. I testify to that. It's happened to me. Okay, if you're surrounded or you're interacting with beautiful women, all of a sudden, all the beautiful women in that area that notice that are automatically attracted to you. It's true. It's fine. Guys, do not do this. Guys, this does not work. Okay. Ladies, if you do this, it ain't gonna work. Guys are not attracted to you just because a bunch of guys are trying to hit you up. Okay, but if you're an average looking, no matter what you look like, all right. What I mean is that if you're like an average looking or a fat girl, okay, and there's a couple of good looking guys talking to you, that does not make you more attractive to guys. Okay, it just makes us think like, oh, okay, what? Are they trying to get money out of her or something? You know, are they trying to ask her to help them with their homework or something like that, all right? But yet when a hot girl talks to an average guy, the average guy becomes automatically more attractive. Okay, now Elle knows this, so she goes up there and talks out loud to him, slaps him, goes like, "Oh, why would you leave me after you gave me all those orgasms?" And blah, blah, you know, and he's just like playing along with it, like, "I'm sorry," okay, you know, because he's an incel. He doesn't know how to talk to women. Okay. So anyway, so now he's more attractive. So now these girls want to go out with him. You see, and that does work. So kudos to that. Kudos to that. That was a good seed there because it is true. Okay, and that does work, and that was nice of her to do. She didn't have to do that. All right. Now, I did say something in the other video. I think it was the last video, the video before that, about September 11th. Okay, this movie came out right before September 11th, a few months before September 11th happened. Okay, you know, and the actor that plays Dorky Dave, his real name is Oz Perkins. Okay, if you recognize that name Perkins, it's because he's the son of Anthony Perkins. Yes, Norman Bates from Psycho. He is the son of Anthony Perkins. Now, Anthony Perkins died in 1992 from AIDS because he was a closeted homosexual, okay? But he also did occasionally have sex with women. Obviously, he fathered this child, okay, with his wife, who was his beard, okay? Yes, okay? And I feel really bad about what I said in the other video about September 11th because Oz Perkins' mother died, was on Flight United 11. On September 11th. Okay, that was the one that crashed into one of the World Trade Centers. Okay, so now I feel like total shit for what I said. I don't remember exactly what I said in the other video, but I think I said something like, you know what, I said wait till September 11th happens. I mean, it was that bad or something like that. And I had no idea that Oz Perkins' mother died, was in one of those planes that was hijacked on September 11th. Okay, I had no idea. I know it now. I feel bad for what I said. So right now I'm officially apologizing for what I said in the other video. Okay, but yes, that is who this character is. Dorky Dave, okay, is Oz Perkins, and his mother died on September 11th. His dad was Norman Bates from Psycho. Okay, there we go. Got that out of my system. All right, because I know somebody might notice that and bring it up. Okay, so anyway, so now after all that happened, okay, and she saved Dorky Dave. Elle's in her room, relaxing, playing with her toy dog, Brewster. Okay, and then all of a sudden Vivian comes in. Now Vivian hates her because, you know, she's engaged to Elle's ex-boyfriend. Elle's ex-boyfriend Warner is the entire reason that Elle even went to Harvard. Okay, was to try to win him back, but he doesn't want her back. Now she's stuck at Harvard, so now she's going to prove to him that she's not an idiot by, graduating law school, right? That's the impetus for this whole movie, okay? So Vivian visits Ellie in her room. She tells Ellie that her not telling Callahan the alibi that will allow them to defend their client and win their case was classy. Okay, so it was classy that she did not give the attorneys the information that they need in order to win their fucking case. She called that classy. No, it's not classy. It's stupid. It's stupid. The whole fucking movie is stupid. Okay? Why would Brooke treat her own attorneys like shit when they're the only ones between her and a life sentence? Why would she make Elle promise to not reveal her alibi? Okay? Is it because she's going to save her reputation? Because nobody will buy her fitness videos anymore if they find out that she's been getting liposuction? Who gives a shit? If she gets convicted for killing her husband, nobody's going to buy her videos anymore anyway. So what does it fucking matter? At least she's not in prison, right? I mean, if she's found, not guilty, she's gonna inherit her rich fucking husband's money anyway, so she don't need to work anymore. So what the fuck? Makes no sense. And she refused. She said, "You put me on stage." Oh, a lie. Like, why would you shoot yourself in the foot like that? It makes no fucking sense. This movie makes no fucking sense. Okay, and then she bends with her. Then she bonds with Vivian. Okay, about complaining about Warner. Okay, so then they take turns complaining about Warner because obviously they both dated Warner. Okay, and Vivian is currently dating Warner. So now they're complaining about how Warner is such an asshole. He's a scumbag. He's got a little dick. He can't satisfy me. He can't make up his mind. Blah blah blah. He doesn't know how to wash his own clothes. Blah blah. I gotta do his own laundry for him. Blah blah blah. Like all that stupid fucking shit, right? And this is the guy that Warner is fiance. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Okay, and I'm not calling Warner a fucking prize. No, not at all. Only to little-minded, low-value women is he a prize. But at the same time, what kind of fucking girlfriend talks shit about her boyfriend to the guy's ex-girlfriend? What the fuck is that? That's not even her boy, it's her fiance. Okay? And Jesus Christ, do you have no respect for your fucking relationship? You're the one that agreed to marry this fucker. Now you're gonna talk shit about him? To his ex? What the fuck? You know, it says a lot more about you than it does about him. Okay, anyway, so, you know, so they take turns talking about what a pathetic piece of shit Warner is. Okay, he also failed his admission exam to get into Harvard. Warner's dad had to make a phone call to the faculty to get him accepted into Harvard. Okay, just like Ted Kennedy. Okay, and even Brewster. Okay, Elle's toy dog likes Vivian now. Okay, so they're not enemies anymore. They're not rivals for Warner anymore. They're both in conjunction hating fucking Warner now, right? Isn't that great how that works out? Okay, so now we get to the trial. The trial of Brooke is televised. Okay, it's a famous trial. You know, lots of money. You know, you got a famous, you know, fitness influencer here who's going on trial for murdering her rich husband, all that kind of shit. So yeah, of course, it's going to draw a lot of media attention, right? Okay, so Chutney and his ex-wife and the pool boy all testify. So Chutney, that's Mr. Wyndham's daughter, who's the same age as Brooke. The ex-wife, I forgot her name, played by Raquel Welch. And the pool boy, Enrique, are all going to go on the stand and testify, okay? Okay, and he wore, we find out that Enrique wore a thong to work. Like, when he's cleaning the pool, he's doing it in a thong. And he also claims that he was having an affair with Brooke. Now, Brooke denies this, and actually, Elle automatically believes Brooke when she says, I never slept with him, okay? She's like, I know, because you're a CULA girl. And a CULA sorority sister would never have sex with a man who wears a thong. I thought this was a courtroom. Don't you have to have, like, fucking actual fucking evidence here? All right. So Brooke tells Elle that they would never, blah, blah, yeah, she liked watching, you know, but Brooke does admit that the reason she approved of Enrique wearing a thong is because she liked watching his buns while he was cleaning the pool in a thong, okay? But she would never actually have sex with him, okay? Okay, and Brooke tells her and the audience that she only trusts Ellie, because that keeps happening throughout the movie, okay? Every motherfucker in this goddamn movie tells Ellie how great she is, okay? Every single one tells her how great she is. Over and over and over again. How the fuck am I supposed to feel sorry for Elle when everyone in the fucking movie is in love with her? Even though people that didn't like her now. All right, so anyway, this other subplot here is at the nail salon, the white trash nail salon. Okay, where Paulette, the white trash woman, middle-aged, fat-ass woman who dropped out of high school, got dumped by her boyfriend, got kicked out of the trailer that she shared in, but recently did get her dog back from her, her MAGA-wearing fucking ex-boyfriend. Okay, yeah, she's got the hots for the UPS guy because he walks in those short shorts, you know, okay? And the UPS guy shows up at her job at the nail salon to drop off his package, his big package, right? Okay, maybe Mr. Wyndham wasn't dead. Maybe he's masquerading as a UPS guy. Anyway, so that's going on here, okay? And all of a sudden, Paulette remembers the whole bend and snap thing that that Elle showed her how to do. Because in this movie, even if you're a 300-pound land whale, like we saw earlier in this movie, if you bend and snap, men are automatically attracted to you, okay? It does work in real life, ladies. I highly recommend every single one of you do it. It will get every fucking dick in the room hard, even if he's fucking gay. Okay, it absolutely 100% works. And if you believe that shit, I got a bridge I want to fucking sell you. Okay, but anyway, so yeah, so she does the bend and snap. Okay, but when she snaps too fast, and she ends up headbutting fucking the UPS guy right in his nose and breaks his nose. So that didn't work out as well. Okay, but that's not the unbelievable part. The most unbelievable part is when Paulette and her big fucking fat ass, 230-pound body bends over. He's looking at her like he wants to fucking eat her snack. He's looking at her like she's a sandwich, and he's fucking hungry. He's looking at her like, like he's about to have a fucking orgasm looking at this ugly woman bend. I can't even keep going, all right? You get the idea, all right? Okay? Yeah, the bend and snap, all right? All right, the next scene, Elle meets Enrique, the pool boy, okay? She's standing in line for the water fountain. She's on her cell phone at the courthouse, okay? She goes up. She listened to Paulette tell her how she fucked up the bend and snap and how she broke the UPS guy's nose. Okay, while Elle's in line, Enrique cuts in front of her to use the water fountain. This pisses off Elle, okay, and she starts stomping her foot to get the guy's attention to hurry up and drink your water and leave so I can fucking drink my water. I've been waiting here longer than you, blah, blah, blah. By the way, Enrique is wearing one of those fucking Mexican shirts, okay, that look like a goddamn fucking Catholic Mexican candle, okay, with the fucking Virgin Mary on the back and the Mexican flag. It's just, yeah, I'm Mexican. I've seen this, okay, a lot. Not on anyone's body, but this is what all the fucking Mexican candles look like when you go to the fucking store. They all look like this guy's fucking Enrique's shirt, okay? Well, okay, so that's going on here, okay? And he gets annoyed that Elle is annoyed at him. So he tells her, he turns around and looks at her, okay? And tells her, don't stomp those last season Pradas at me, sweetheart. And walks away. And Elle's like, my shoes aren't last season. They're... By the way, everyone in this fucking movie does this. Like they're waiting for a fucking cock to go in there. Like every character in this movie would make a fucking porn star to shame. Would put a porn star to shame. With every single time, every motherfucker in this movie goes like this. Like that. Every fucking one. So now Elle does it, and she realizes that he recognized her shoes and that they were last season's, okay, which means that he's gay. Because only gay guys know about fashion, right? Okay. Which is, I'm sure that's mostly true. I mean, I know about fashion too, but men's fashion, not girls' fashion. All right, so anyway, because straight guys don't know about women's shoes, all right? And he leapt... you know, and then she tells them that. She tells the other attorneys that, and Brooke that in the courthouse. Hey, Enrique's gay. He could not have been having an affair with Chutney because he's gay. And then Brooke says, you know, I did find a Cher tape in the pool room once. Well, that's proof right there. Okay. Now that is kind of true. I mean, yes, Cher is. You know, it rhymes with bag. Okay, a blank hag. Okay, y'all know what I'm saying here, right? She joins the lights of, you know, Judy Garland, Liza Minnelli, Madonna, Lady Gaga. Okay, they're all that. Okay, and Cher, and yes, Cher too. Okay, because that's going on. Okay, and of course, Professor Callahan does not take her seriously. He thinks that she's just an airhead. Okay. Now, later on, under cross-examination, okay, Callahan asks Enrique if he can prove that he had an affair with Brooke. Okay. Well, he can't prove it. Okay. He can't prove it. He says, like, where'd you guys go? Did you go to the movies? Did you go to dinner? And he's like, yes, we did. Yes. We always went to places where we would not be recognized. That's what Enrique says on the stand, under oath. Okay. Okay. So that's that. Okay. So the guy says, well, can you prove any of this? And Enrique can't. So Callahan's like, okay, I'm done. Okay. Which is true. If you claim that you're having an affair, you got to provide evidence of it. This guy provided no evidence. It's his word against hers. Okay. He cannot prove that he had an affair with her. So the fucking, the defendant doesn't, the defense team doesn't have to do shit. Okay. Like, no. You can't prove it, so there's no evidence to prove that there's no evidence, okay, that would say that he was having an affair with her. So what the fuck? That's all you had to do. You can't prove it. Bye. That's it. Your testimony means nothing. You can't prove that you're having an affair with her. Good enough. Like, remember, it's all about reasonable doubt. It's all about reasonable doubt. This isn't about who killed her husband, Mr. Wyndham. It's all about, did Brooke kill him? Okay, because you can't prove that Brooke did it. That's a reasonable doubt. You cannot convict her. Okay. You think a Harvard law professor would know this, right? Anyway, well, Emmett has, actually listened to what Elle said about maybe this guy is gay. So Emmett's like, hey, you know, I know you just cross-examined him and you actually won this round, but I'm going to go out there and do it myself and maybe fuck it up, all right? Bye. And he goes up there and he starts asking him questions, all right? Okay, so he goes up there, okay? And he asks Enrique a bunch of questions, blah, 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 this, and then he asks him real quickly, and of course Enrique has all the answers really fast, okay, and then he says, what's your boyfriend's name? And then he says, his name is Chuck. Ooh, I mean, Chuck is just my friend. That's what I meant to say. Chuck is just my friend. And then some fucking gay guy stands up and goes like, you bitch! And then he walks out of there. Oh, okay. So, so the whole courtroom is like, yeah, like I said. All right. And then the gay guy, Chuck, walks away, okay, all pissed off, calling his boyfriend a bitch. Okay, like I said, Enrique tried to backpedal it, but it didn't work, okay? And then, of course, Elle has an orgasm looking at Emmett, that Emmett tricked Enrique into admitting that he was gay. So they consider that a win. How's that a fucking win? All you proved is that Enrique likes to fuck guys. That does not fucking mean that he didn't fuck Brooke. How is it that no one in this fucking movie put that together? Okay? For Christ's sake, I said in the other video, Jack Cassidy was married to Shirley Jones. Okay? He fathered Sean Cassidy with Shirley Jones. He fathered David Cassidy with his first wife. And he liked to fuck guys. Anthony Perkins, I just told you about him. He fathered Oz Perkins, who's in this movie. And Anthony Perkins died from AIDS because he liked to fuck guys. Hell, even Rock Hudson had sex with women. Okay? He just preferred men. So how is proving that this guy likes to fuck other guys mean he wasn't having an affair with Brooke? Professor Callahan already proved it. Just because you say you did it, you provided no evidence that you were having an affair with her. He already won that point. Admitting that he's gay does not mean he still did not fuck Brooke. What the fuck? Yeah, but nobody in this movie is smart enough to fucking think of that. Anyway. So Callahan decides that he wants to see Elle in his office, okay, in private, okay. So she shows up for his office, okay, and he compliments her on her work. Great day today. You were the best lawyer I've ever seen in my entire life. Let me eat your pussy just like every other motherfucker in this movie has been eating your pussy throughout this whole fucking movie since the movie began. Okay. He compliments her work. Bullshit. She made it worse. She actually made it worse. The prosecution's job is to prove Enrique was having an affair. Okay, with Brooke, and they didn't do that. Okay, they didn't do that. Okay, he basically tells her that in the past few weeks, Elle has turned into the greatest lawyer that ever fucking lived. Okay, just G.I. Jane style, all the way. You're better than every lawyer I've ever worked with. You're better than me. You're better than my assistant. They already graduated law school. You're still in your first year of law school, and you're already better than all of us. I just want you to know that. You're smarter than all of us. I'm sure you got a bigger cock than all of us. You're the best thing that ever fucking lived. Can I please smell your shit? That's what he tells her, okay? Of course, ignoring the fact that all the other interns, what about the other 3 interns that also won that contest and were there too, that spent the entire time of this trial only doing one thing, okay, and that was turning food into shit. Okay, anyway, so Vivian spies in there. She peeks in the office and she sees Callahan and Ellie talking, and then she sees Callahan making the moves on Ellie. Like he starts like I'm talking like, fucking Harvey Weinstein style, okay? The harassment thing, okay? He puts his hand on her leg and starts feeling up her leg. Okay, yeah. Okay, and they're all... So he's making a sexual advance at Elle. Elle, of course, is disgusted. Okay, which is funny because in real life, the actor playing Callahan, Victor Garber, is gay in real life, but he's playing a straight guy sexually harassing a woman. It's probably the only reason Reese Witherspoon agreed to do the scene with him because she knew that he's really gay in real life. Okay, this proves that men are all stupid, evil, or cowards in this movie. Okay, So Elle calls Professor Callahan an asshole, and then she gets up and leaves, all pissed off. And he, of course, his rebuttal to her rejection is, I thought you wanted to be a lawyer. This is par for the course. Anyway, Vivian thinks that Elle was making the moves on Professor Callahan. So at the elevator, right before the elevator door closed, she tells her that. She's like, maybe if you fuck the whole jury, they'll acquit Brooke. Like that. You know, the way you girls fucking bitch at each other. Oh my God. Anyway, so that's going on here. All right, I'm going to stop right here because this is about as much as I can take right now. But I'll be back shortly to continue my review of Legally Blonde. I thank you very much for watching this long, and I will see you soon on the next one. Bye.